So, hopefully my audio doesn't sound too buggy, but you read correctly. I've got a new blaster to try out, and I probably should have redone my desk setup a little bit. But what I have in this box, if I remember the name correctly, it is the geez, I can't remember what it's called. The Nerf Action Experience Blaster. The blaster that is only really available in the Myers store. This was a Nerf competition pistol, essentially, made for local games, and this didn't even have a box. You could just go to a bin in your local Myers and take it out. So obviously, I don't have a Myers anywhere near where I live. I think the closest one's like 14 hours away, which again is not close. But I do have one here today, thanks to the blaster guy, ironic enough. So I'm excited to see what this guy is, and hopefully the positioning is actually not that bad. Actually, I might also bring this up a little closer. Don't mind the audio. That's actually a lot better. I know, it'll probably help me read. Yeah, that was fun to deal with. And don't worry, those are just the extra ones. But let's finally open into this guy. So what I know about this guy is it's of course a pistol, but I've heard really great things about it. And here it is. Already from the packaging, it feels interesting. This feels incredible. What have you done with my Hasbro? Okay, 1, 2. So this is actually an 8-shot pistol, which is actually kind of cool. The grip is comfy, and it's a hey, what's up? Starting to get a lot of people showing up right now. Hello, everybody. I'm just checking out the new blaster. Oh my gosh, I got 20 people in here. Well, I am definitely intrigued by this guy. So it's got this. The Nerf Agility has this, so that's what's something that you just prime it back with. Again, the quality is amazing. The grip is comfy. It is a little wide for a pistol, but it's actually smaller than I thought it was going to be because I've seen a lot of it looks bigger, but I guess it's because maybe I'm a big guy. But it's actually comfy. You can do it like that. You can do it like that. Oh, oh thank you. If any of you are interested, please like and subscribe on the channel. I'm trying to get it to 1,000. But let's load this guy up with my convenient shoe box of darts. Trying to find another way to get those on, but the fit is really good. Plus, some of these are going to be used or worn darts. Still trying to get more darts, so keep that in mind. Also, I hope I'm coming through okay. I hope the audio isn't messed up or the footage is crap. If anyone can let me know down in the comments. I hope. Yeah. All right, we're all loaded up. I'll try it normal. Is that it? That is. I expected that much lighter. Okay, well, let's Tess, why were you saying this was hard? This is nothing. That is holy crap. Please don't hit my TV. I'm not getting a single reading. Come on. I'm gonna get a reading out of you, dude. The chronograph is not one to behave. Oh. Okay, what's going on in the chat? Could you please shout out? Yeah, whoever you are, thank you. Come on, dude. Can you shout me out? The combat. Yeah, sure. I appreciate you guys coming in. I don't know a whole lot of you, but I guess we shall learn. But why are you not reading Chronograph? But this feels incredible, better than I actually thought. I'm actually quite surprised by how smooth that prime action is. I'm probably going to go through a lot of my darts. But oh no, that's bad. Is it because they're not balanced? I don't know. That is still. It feels like there should be more of a pull, but it's just that simple. It's incredible. Maybe I just don't have the right proper lighting in here. That is just. I gotta test this. I gotta test this. Hey! It's got slam fire! Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. Huh? The OGAB. Hey, what's up, Andy? Yeah, no, this thing's fun. I actually enjoy this. Just trying to get it to work over my chronograph. But holy crap. Andy, how you been doing, my dude? Just I'm huh? Oh, Action Experience Blaster. Thank you. Sorry. I hope I said that name right. And if not, you know what to do, Andy. Man, where's Brickosaurus when you need him, right, Andy? Okay, I'm gonna try one more time to get some more. Then I'm just gonna attempt something new. That is still just wow. Why won't you read? Huh? That's cool. There's Slamfire. Yeah. Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome. Also, still kind of checking. Am I still coming through okay, everyone? Just to make sure I'm kind of just not staticky. I'm gonna get it. I wonder. Okay. Gonna shut you off. Turn you back on. The thing that sucks about this chronograph is it needs a ridiculous amount of light. I honestly might just go grab my ring light, shine that over this. Dude, why is that so smooth? Holy crap. Thank God this isn't like a Pro Blaster. Yeah, I think it needs my ring light. What is this? Different darts can help get reading. Very true. I'm gonna try seeing if adding my ring light will do anything. I do wish the chronograph was. It's either just me or I'm just trying to learn how to use it. All right. Hopefully that helps it, and hopefully it doesn't blind. Okay, yeah, nothing. But oh my god, that's insane. Okay, now you're starting to read. Thank you. Sorry, my chronograph's mad at me. It just said error. All right. Ew. Sorry, just one of my ultra pharaoh darts. Oh. All right, let's see here. I hope this will actually make it work. I think just right now my room just doesn't have a whole lot of lighting in it right now. Plus my window's like right there, and I have my current light on. What did you say? Blaster guy selling this blaster for $30. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I looked it up, found it, and yeah, it's weird though. I thought this was gonna be bigger. This is actually not that much bigger. It's just thick. That's what she said. Give me a reading. Hmm. Here, Andy, I'm gonna make you since I'm gonna make you a moderator, Andy, just because none of my actual moderators are here, and I just want to kind of. That is awesome. Yeah, Andy, I'm making you a moderator just in case, since I know I don't know if Bricko is gonna be on or not. Hopefully, if not, just send him a message. It was already primed. Oh. Making sure, yeah. Ugh, error. I'm gonna win. This is totally not what I wanted to have you guys witness. Is me struggling to use a chronograph. Just to keep you fair warned for that. I'll try getting the sun rays things, and don't mind the noise. Oh my god, this is already a mess. How's you guys' weeks going? Seen any good movies? Done anything fun so far? I guess like Wallcom says, eat a particularly good cheeseburger. For me, that's why I got Dr. Pepper. Huh? Oh, hey, what's up, dude? Okay, now we're starting to get some of my regulars in here. Good to see you, Excelsior. Kaylin wants a shout out. I will give Kaylin another shout out. All right. I don't think this will work, but we shall see. Oh, at least we're getting more regulars in, more than usual. Even though the fun fact is this actually does nothing. I just don't know why it's not working in my bedroom right now. I will answer that in a second. Come on. I personally think this looks stupid. Introducing my family member to good places where life. Chrono issues. Yes. I'm doing good, man. How are you? Uh, let's float it up and try it again. Yeah. The thing that's good about this chronograph is it's very reliable when it actually functions. And I think it's probably, again, just mostly I don't have either the right amount of lighting or it's just being a little bit of a fickle. It always doesn't work on videos. That's always the fun thing. Whenever I try to do it for video sake, it just doesn't like to work. Plus, I am in kind of a weird spot. That's why I'm trying to see if my ring light will make a difference. And I see someone has left a message. There's app there, and then I hope I don't have to go through so many darts. Ugh. Good, so nice, man. Alrighty. Please. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get over that. It feels like there should be more. I can't wait to get the extra piston pump. Oh. Double, you mean this? Stay. I feel that stuff works perfectly until the camera. See, you get it. You get it. It's like lightsabers. Thankfully, this guy has not faltered yet at all. It's still precious to me, and I cannot wait to get more. Minor spoilers on that. What has been said? Yes, the piston pump. I know, I just showed you. Alrighty. Finally! Okay, now it's working. 61. 64. 66. Error. Another. Apologies, we have noisy neighbors. I have no idea what happened to that dart. Okay, so finally got some chrono data. I would love to get the piston pump. I remember when you were super hyped about that at Fan Expo. It's super. Yeah, no, like check Target because they're actually finding a Target. But yeah, no, man, like truthfully, it is a fun blaster. Again, like it sucks because when you're doing a review, you don't really know what complaints you could have about a blaster. And again, I still don't entirely have a whole lot, but according to Andy, I do know that actually what did he say? Averages of 73 with his units. I will definitely check a little more on mine. Content. Yeah. I'm a little surprised by that. It could just be the darts I'm using because I know not all of my darts are new. So I'll try a little bit more. Plus, I might actually go grab some different darts because I know elite darts are not the most reliable in this sense. Because actually, Andy, what was he testing him with? Was he testing him with insanities or was it just regular elites? Yeah, I might actually bust out some of my insanities up top. Yeah. Okay. I didn't chrono mine, but I would say mine was hitting 75. I mean, I could hear it from the sound of the door hitting, so it could just be again the elite darts themselves or my particular elite darts. 69, Giga the Goo. Duplicate 69, 61, 59. Yeah, no, it's probably my elite darts. There we go, 72. Error. 66. 68. Okay, yeah. I'm actually gonna go grab some of my insanities from the closet, but I did get a 70 out of there, so it does look like it is just. Also, hope you guys like the poster. He's the best. He truly is the best. Cannot wait for brand new day. Anyone who loves Spider-Man, just drop it down in the comments, or not really comments, but yeah. Anyway, that's my worker. Yeah, no. Okay, so these will probably be hopefully better. Yeah, they fit a lot tighter. At the sir. Uh oh. Yeah, sorry for all the audio issues or lack thereof. But yeah, I don't know. Like this guy is honestly really cool. I about thought this was gonna be a like dart storage thing. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I just kind of crimped that one a little bit. So why don't I do this? Oh, okay. Hopefully that one. Anyway, insanities now. Let's see what these do. There we go. 71. 93. That might have been an outlier. 56. Okay. 69. There we go. 74. 67. That was an error. Another error. Huh. A little bit inconsistent, but again, I'm trying to compensate for what it could be. But yeah, no, I can definitely believe this thing can hit up to 70. I don't know if it's the most consistent thing in the world. When it was with Elites, it was getting consistently in the 60s, but now with Insanities, it is getting up there the 70s. But yeah, it sucks also because I remember hearing, what is it? Internals are solid with the blaster, and it was metal return springs and plastic leaf springs. That is insane. Again, sorry. The thing that angers me about this is what Nerf N series should have been. I remember even talking with my buddy Bricko, and apparently this was going to be the original concept of what the N series was going to be. Why didn't they stick with this? Why? That just angers me. Why didn't they stick with this? Dude, the plastic quality, the performance, the smoothness, like, I'm not kidding. It feels like there should be more travel. And yet it's just a simple that. And then especially like when you put in a dart, you can actually feel it. The trigger, actually, why don't I test the trigger? Yeah, but again, around 60s to literally 75 for a pistol. Why couldn't N series have been this? I would have been totally sold on this. I still don't have an N series blaster because I really don't know how I feel about it. But if N series was this, I would try to get the entire line because this is insane. Like it feels good, it's fun. I haven't even tested the spinability. Kind of there. I haven't spun a blaster in a while. Yeah, it's a little awkward because of how thick the blaster is. There's a joke in there. Um, because 99.99% of their market isn't in the hobby. It's parents and kids walking. So that is unfortunately so true. It saddens me how far Nerf has fallen. And it feels weird saying that because I know a lot of people are still torn on it, but it's weird that we don't really get like it's weird how like we haven't entirely gotten a whole lot of new Nerf blasters yet. Because I think the only real ones that we've gotten are like some of the Minecraft ones, and then I don't even know how many of the new um blasters, like the Modulus series, essentially. I don't even know how many they have. But then we get this, and this thing is amazing. Like, the fact that it's an AEB, Talonfade, even though this isn't a Talon, but still, like, it, it's insane. Like, it's funny and it's just, it's weird. And who are you? For real. I know, right? Because, like, again, if N series could have been this, just this alone is worth it. And it's just, it's weird. But I guess my first impressions on it, I actually really do like it. I'm gonna test it a little more throughout the days and then get a proper video out. But I really do mean like this is actually really fun. Obviously, of course, no paint on both sides, but it's kind of weird because it doesn't need paint, if that makes sense. Because obviously the Nerf logo is right here in white. Then on the other side, it's not. But the decals on the blaster doesn't really need a paint job, and it feels weird saying that, but I do mean like it's actually like yeah. Now, again, thinking about like, is this a good sidearm? I feel like this is one of those like pistols that obviously you can give to any new nerfer and they know exactly what to do with it. It's an 8-shot sidearm or blaster that is the size of a sidearm. The only problem is because of how thick it is, it'd be pretty hard to holster. But when I say that, I keep finding out that they do make holsters for it. So who knows? Um, the Overwatch 2 Nerf collab has a new Maverick that fires N1. It would be great if we got a Maverick 2.0 in the N1 series in real life. It truly would. Yeah, it's weird because I really hope Nerf will eventually like get back on track. Mostly just because it's like we miss this. I'm glad that other blaster companies are still doing this dart, but it felt weird. Like uh, 2024 felt really weird for us because again, we're so used to the 50 caliber foam dart, and it feels weird to give it up for essentially a new version of this. And I know N series isn't essentially like Ultra because essentially I do think the N series darts are a little better, but still I don't want to see it because I've used N series blasters and they're fun, but I don't see why I would replace all of my ammo for this. Like I'm literally going to an HPZ event in October, and what's funny is even though like N series exists, I still don't see darts in those bins. It's weird to think about how we're in such a weird state in the hobby to where like Nerf is barely producing any blasters, or it feels like they aren't, but they're just re-releasing a lot of old crap. And then other blaster companies have been taking their time until we get stuff like this, and then the Boxer and Brute Pro, which I do hope the Brute Pro is better. Everything that I've seen of the blaster, it's getting me a little concerned, but we will hopefully see. I just don't know what to expect out of it. The Boxer still looks exciting though. I am excited to see what that guy is, but it's been a weird year for blasters. Mostly because of how silent everyone has been, but then obviously like kind of waiting for stuff to come. It's kind of like movies essentially, which man, the craze of movies has been insane these past few months. And it's sad to know that the craze is over because now the movies are done. And now we have to wait until 2026 for more movies. Obviously, there's still a lot of bangers, but most of the bangers happen literally in July. I went to the theaters a lot in July. But yeah, 58, 54, 73, 74, 58, 57. So yeah, that's a little weird. I think obviously it could just be a lot of my darts. It could also just be my chronograph acting up a little bit. But again, interesting. Like, this is honestly really fun. Okay, Wi-Fi and Qualcomm have had bad triggers with their Boot Pros. Drac apparently didn't have any issues with his trigger. Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, Drac's review is pretty positive, but Wi-Fi and Qualcomm specifically have had the exact same issues. And then, honestly, I'm surprised I haven't even closed that yet. But it's kind of weird because like the prime on it also just feels interesting. Like I know like from everything I've seen, the prime is heavy, but it doesn't seem to be that terrible. But it's weird that the slam fire doesn't seem to work very well, but also the scar barrel doesn't seem to work very well. Also, again, like I don't like the design of that blaster. I'll still get it, obviously, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that blaster because I'll tell you guys right now when I review that thing, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it because I'm very torn. Because while obviously I can see the potential of a good blaster, we've already kind of had that in stuff like the Mark 2.1 and especially the Mark 2. And then we have other stuff like the Fire Rat or something. Also, I've been trying to get a Fire Rat recently. So I hope I can get one soon with upcoming next payday. There is one on Frontline Foam's website that I'm thinking of getting. Or which one do you guys recommend? The Fire Rat or its essential counterpart, whatever it's called. But I guess just on the topic of this again, like again, the plastic quality is amazing, like better than I haven't felt in a while. Like it's kind of like how I felt about this guy because I do mean this one has like amazing plastic quality. It feels weird seeing a Nerf product with actual good plastic quality again. Uh, yeah, but we haven't had a great $25 Talon Fed pistols. we def- sorry. Wow. Yeah, we definitely have not. Like, there is great potential in this blaster. I know there is. It's just, I think my hope with it is that obviously these are just review samples or they're actually just samples. I'm hoping that when the actual product comes out, it's beautiful. It's just, it sucks because I don't know, like it sucks that Dart Zone would release that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like the review samples are not bad, so I hope they're watching these reviews and actually seeing it so that they can actually go back and fix whatever they were going to put on the production one. Because I remember the review sample that they Qualcomm recently made a post about this, but apparently this isn't the exact same blaster, or at least in the decals, which is interesting. But yeah, like I hope that the test samples are just test samples, and then obviously, like when it comes to the actual shelf ready blasters, they've got all the kinks worked out. Like that's my main hope and kind of prayer. Um, Slim Talon, yeah, no, like it is truly insane. Like the thing that I love that Dart Zone has done with the Pro Series in general is that we can get this stuff for cheap in an actual store. Now, obviously, I know obviously it's better to mod things to do that, but it's still amazing that we can get stuff like the Nexus Pro X, the Aeon Pro X, the piston pump, and all that for reasonable prices because it just helps a lot of people get into the hobby. Like, obviously, like there's a special place for modding, and modding will always be better, but it is really cool that we can get this stuff in stores now. What are you saying? Maybe we all go Warden test samples. Mm. I told Brico many times when I eventually go see him, we're destroying a Warden because I have yet to use a Warden. I have yet to own a Warden, and I refuse to use one. I will break it though. I don't even care if it works flawlessly. I will break it. Except the Transformers one. I keep hearing that one works really good, but I want to destroy one so bad because I have yet really to destroy a blaster. Uh, I kind of want the Transformer one. Same here. I've apparently heard that that one is good, but who knows? It's a Warden. But yeah, no. I really don't know because I would definitely say this is a positive one. It's very fun. Like I again like especially when it comes to like this up here, it's actually kind of cool to rack a slide like that. It kind of I still had ammo in here. Oh, why don't I finish this off? Ooh, let's try a slamfire shot. Again, the fact that this thing has slamfire is still insane. 59. Huh. Actually, not that bad of a drop because I know slamfire usually takes it down a little bit. Still nothing. But yeah, no, like this is really fun. Like I wasn't actually expecting to have that much fun with this because I thought it was just going to be a normal pistol, but it's actually kind of good. How are the iron sights on this? Or lack thereof iron sights? Wait, do you not have a single? Don't worry, I learned a trick from Drac. Just cover the barrels as you look. And if you need to look inside one of the barrels, put your finger over it. But I guess this doesn't. It technically does. No, it does not. Well, that stinks. But I'm pretty sure it's just as simple as actually, why don't I just take a shot at like somewhere? What the? Oh, that almost kind of reminds me of the I guess Cyclone Shock. How it doesn't have slam fire, but you can like rack the prime as many times as you want. Okay. I'm just embarrassing myself now. Hmm. Well, I hit what I was aiming at. Also helps I had insanities. For the lulls, why don't I take an elite dart, see if I can actually hit what I'm aiming at. This will be for science people. I'm just gonna aim it, and it went down. Holy crap! 10 people. Yeah, Dr. Pepper. Not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, even though Dr. Pepper. I'm waiting for you guys to sponsor a video, please. I'm begging you. I will gladly take a sponsorship. Can old X shot darts? They can, and they're actually flush in the barrel. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like they're actually like flush in the barrel. This kind of reminds me of the Reflex 6, I think is what it's called. I haven't played with that blaster in a while, but that's kind of reminding me of it right now because like they're actually like flush in the barrel. They drop one. You know what? Why not? I kind of want to put these over the chronograph. See if these are any different. Um, are you getting a smiley spider? I would love to. I would really love to. It's just my thing with blasters and like which ones I can get. So many people know that I don't have the best budget, and I thankfully now have a job that I can get a lot of stuff with. But I also live in an apartment, and the apartment is like my main priority with money. So I'm always trying to be responsible before I can get stuff like this or but the smiley is on my list. I want to get one so bad, or at least use one. Just like I want to work a Kunlun. I want that blaster so bad. Like I want that blaster so bad. But yeah, I know. Look at that audience. They're literally flush in the barrel. I wonder if these will perform any different. 64, 59, 71, I keep forgetting how extra darts used to not be accurate. 76. Dang. 60. 75. And the final shot, 58. Everyone has budget. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm currently trying to work out mine. I know a lot of people can definitely have like a lot more money to play with, and I know I'm still trying to get to the point to where I can have more money that I can play around with, but I'm also just trying to more still be responsible in my own sense, just because I know my past with money has been kind of weird. But yeah, no, Smiley is definitely up there. I want to try to get that. I would love to get a slab. I finally did use a slab. I've used it twice now, and I want one so bad. It's so much fun. I also used a what is it? I did use not the Renfield. What is it called? Sorry, I'm trying to get it in my head. I will read that before I lose my train of thought. I'd say I followed my budget, but it's there. The Kieran. It's not the Kieran. It's the bolt action silly one. It's on the tip of my tongue. I know what it is. Chat, help me out. What is the Cynthia? Yes, thank you, Andy. That was in my head. I used that. I didn't like it as much. It was kind of weird. I think it was just because like for me, I'm kind of used to like certain things working properly. Like it's why I was kind of surprised about this because when I pulled it back, I was expecting more of a pull, and then it's just like it's weird. Again, it was funny how Tess said that this thing was hard to pull back because this is actually a lot smoother than I was thinking it was going to be. 66. But yeah, I use that. I use a Caliburn and a Spamf. Those things are freaking fabulous, dude. Especially the Spamf. Like the trigger response time is amazing. Is that my guy Strong Arm 11? Test weighs 5'7". Test weight. Yeah, he truly does. Hey, what's up, Strong Arm? I'm just kind of talking about essentially your namesake, I guess, the next iteration, or kind of the like competition version. Because this definitely feels like something that you would use in a competition like the Strifex. But yeah, no. But that is true for Tess. Tess, if you see this, please don't get offended, my dude. But yeah. Yeah, I guess it was kind of weird because like I do know that the bolt can travel to the other side. And I guess for me that's a little weird just because I'm so used to a closed bolt. And it's funny because like I've shot bolt actions before, and like I guess it's why like, again I have gotten more into firearms than what I used to be back then, so I have a lot more like experience with them. Obviously, I'm not trying to say that I'm inclined to teach you guys about firearms. That's something for more like Phase or like Coop or something like that. But I at least try to practice it myself. So yeah, it was definitely pretty interesting though. Um, oh, I wish I had one of these blasters. My competition is probably the agility. Yeah, no, you can actually go to blasterguy.com because he's selling these things for like $30. Also, again, nice job for winning that giveaway, dude. Ugh. Trying to get comfy in the chair. But yeah, no, it's definitely what are some other 3D printed blasters I've used? Uh, I did hold a Lynx. I haven't shot it entirely because I think I was just only like looking at it because I didn't want to do anything like that. Thanks, man. Strong. What did you win? Yeah, no, because like, didn't you win like a an Omnia Gen 2, a Mark II, a Solo, and then like a bunch of darts? As he just puts it in the chat. Delicious. Yeah, no, so awesome you won that giveaway, man. I'm definitely like, I'm debating on ever getting an Omnia. If I do get an Omnia, I do want the Gen 3 because I have used the Gen 1 and the Gen 2s. I'm not the biggest fan of them. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny though because I have gotten a lot of people asking me like how I got the Mark IV or like kind of concerned with like how I bought it and like how much I paid for it. Funny enough, I got it on a discount because Dart Zone was holding like this like big discount, I think. I can't remember. I think it was like their Labor Day discount. And I saw how much you can get the Mark IV for. It's the 4 Mania. But I was looking and I finally saw how much you can actually get it for. And I think I got it for like $99. I think it did come out around to like somewhere in the 100, like 105, 110. I think I can't remember because I know the Mark IV itself was like $180 usually, but I think on Dartzone's website they knocked it down to like 130, 150. But I was able to get it for around $100, and that was amazing. And obviously, like I still have fun with the Mark IV. Like, if I'm being incredibly honest, obviously there's no need to get it if you have like a Harrier or stuff like that. But it's still a fun blaster. Like for me, I'm more amazed by the prime action because again, I could just do that with my pinky, and that's with the strongest spring, and I find that really cool. But yeah, no, like I don't know, man. No, strong arm. I do recommend you get this, dude. Like it's really cool. Um, I don't really know what else to talk about because I kind of mostly did what I wanted to do with this. I guess answering a question of, uh, the Mark IV kind of reminds me of the railgun for some reason. It's really check out Airsoft Mega. I'm gonna try pulling this closer so I can read some of this now. So much better. Check out Airsoft Mega Store. They have the $100 um, A's bolt action for 77. You want to buy a second or third mag though, or mod it for Talons. Airsoft Megastore. Text me that, Andy, because I'll definitely check it out. Yeah, I feel like the next purchase I want to try to do is obviously the Fire Rat from uh whatever that company is called. Where like the S100 came from. I want to get one because to be honest, I can let you guys know something. I'm definitely thinking of getting a what is it? I'm definitely thinking of getting or no, not getting. I'm thinking of making a Nerf John Wick, and I feel like the Fire Rat would be the best pistol like can use for that because the Fire Rat is a mag and grip pistol, or I would just end up using my Mark 2.1. Funny enough, thinking of the discounts, it's funny when you think about how I got the Mark IV on the discount and I won the other one on the discount. I would want a cheap pistol or M4 with a multiple mags reloading would be a blast. It definitely would. I have not played airsoft in a while. The last time I think I played airsoft was like honestly like I think like 3 or 4 years ago. It was at my buddy's birthday party. We had it up in Vitavoo, and it was really fun. It sucked though because every single airsoft blaster I got didn't work. The first one I had, it worked great. I gave it off, they broke it. Then I had a shotgun that like it worked, but it didn't fire far at all. Like it was more of a close range thing. Then I got another shotgun. The magazine didn't even feed at all. And it wasn't until someone let me use a pistol that worked the most reliable out of any of the guns I used. I was just sitting there so angry. Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever get back into airsoft as much because obviously I kind of have more fun with these anyway. Mostly just because these are more fun and less painful. But then also, I'm more of a swords guy myself, which is definitely funny, like to share about myself because I think a lot of people don't know that is I'm more of a swords guy, but I have been getting more into guns. I mean, heck, it's why I like lightsabers like this. Yeah. Also, thank you guys for the support on this. I saw very mixed reviews for how that review went because I was kind of I don't think it was necessarily that I was surprised, but I was kind of just weirded. I don't know. Like I think a lot of people were kind of weirded out by it because they're so used to my Nerf content. But again, truly, thank you for the like love on this guy. Like I was that video was so much fun to make, and I hope to make more eventually because, fun enough, I do actually have more lightsabers now because of it. Because I have got this one and I got this one. They were both gifts from one of my buddies. But funny enough, if you actually go to Star Wars Theory, the guy who I bought these from, he's got that a sale, buy one get two free, and then also you can get a 20% off of any lightsaber. But you know, sweet, he sent it to me. But yeah, no, these are really fun. Like I've had a blast playing with these and dueling with them, and plus I Star Wars Theory, like the fact that I met him and that he makes lightsabers is really cool. I really do like these guys. These are awesome. They feel good. Plus, this one feels nice, and plus, it looks cool with the green. How it just turns into a black. Sent link to our conversation. You, me, and Brick. Yeah. Also, Andy, you should check see if Bricko is able to join this chat because it feels lonely without him. At least I get you guys though. But yeah, no. Um, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Sorry, this is my roommate. But yeah, no, this is really fun. Like again, sorry, I'm kind of jumping around. I don't really know what to talk about now. Mostly just because I know the main reason why I was doing this was because of this. But I guess yeah, my opinion on this one is definitely positive. Like I would say if I could get like a proper holster for this, I would totally use this as a sidearm. I mean, an 8-shot sidearm that works that well is awesome. I've been grinding through my huge DVD collection. Did that work at all, or is it just being very laggy again? Hello, back up. Sweet. Yeah. Hopefully, like, am I coming through clearly now, or is it just kind of still a little awkward? As I wait for people to answer the chat. Yeah, I don't like dry firing that. We can hear you clearly. Sweet. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. I'm just kind of. You were coming in loud and clear, perfect for radio. Sweet. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about because the whole purpose is kind of done. I'm obviously not that good at streams, but I'm more thankful when there's people actually joining my streams. Because usually I don't get a whole lot of people to join. I know, sad. But yeah, man, I just this thing is still just a lot of fun. Like I'm Andy, I see why you like had a whole lot of fun with this. Just, I can't get over how smooth that is. No, that's a Fortnite dart. There's a dart that fire. Oh man, so good. I am not looking forward to cleaning up these darts. I really don't want to, but I probably have to. So why don't you join me? I'll just turn the camera over there and have you guys watch me clean up my darts, since I don't really know what else to do. Stupid bubble wrap. Oh. Simply get a second one and mod paint, but keep one stock. Yeah, honestly, it's very worth it. Oh, crap. Oh. The thing you don't usually see in the Nerf reviews, or no, just actually no, yeah, just Nerf reviews. The worst part that you could do is pick up darts. And don't judge why I have two different boxes. I have like, dude, I have like 4 boxes of darts. Ugh. Oh. Sorry, I just noticed I cut my knee. Does anyone else get that kind of luck? You just end up you get cut or something, and then you just don't even know how it happened. Am I the only one? uh, uh, I don't know why this feels like those like Patreon behind the stream, behind the scene videos. I don't know why I'm just getting that kind of vibe. That's probably why people are tuning out. But yeah, uh, still fun. I hope. Oh, never mind. People are still in. Oh, also, don't mind the TV. I was watching a movie, but I decided to pause it for the video. And yeah, I know it's big. It's really helpful for when I'm gaming. And also, no, I'm putting insanities in my box. No, wrong box. Oh, that's the problem with having multiple boxes. You always try to organize, and then you sometimes miss. You guys are probably just getting stressed with that audio now, aren't you? Ooh. Don't mind those crackling noises. Yeah. I find it funny. We're kind of fluctuating between 3 and 5 viewers, and yeah, I don't know who all's in this chat. It's very funny. I'm on one of my Adventure Force rounds. Sweet. Uh, I guess whoever's still in the chat, put a message. Let me know you're still there. Ugh. Ugh. No one yet. Ugh. Yeah. What pistol blaster is better than the AXB? And one worst. I would say one that's better than it. I would like to say the Hammer Shot because the Hammer Shot is my baby, but obviously I do know there are a lot of better pistols. So I don't know. I would say one that's worst is maybe I don't know. There's a lot of good pistols and there's not a whole lot of hey, what's up, Brick? About time you finally showed up. Let's get this back over to the kind of editing area. You can just go away. I will use you again next week. Hold on. Now that's worse. I love it. It's awesome. I gotta fix the tripod. Oh, things are falling apart, folks. I am not having a rage quit. You gotta love when your stuff malfunctions. Sorry for all the audio things that you must be hearing while I'm doing this. Ah, you stupid piece of crap. Yeah, one of the legs on my tripod is starting to be very finicky. I might have to get a new one here soon. Oh my god, why are you being stupid? There. No, I'm just trying to raise you up. Sorry you had to sit through that. But yeah, no, I like it a lot. It's very fun, Brick. I'm definitely surprised because everything that I saw you, Tess, Phase were doing, I thought this was going to be a lot bigger. It's not that much bigger than I thought it was going to be. The only thing is, like I joked, it's thick. Yeah, I don't even know how you would put this on a holster because I don't know if this would work better as a drop leg or a hip holster. I prefer hip holsters, but for how thick this would probably have to be a leg one. But yeah, I don't know. Trigger is good. Like, yeah. I don't really know what else to talk about, guys. I've kind of reached the end of what I did want to talk about. It would work pretty well as a secondary considering the capacity and the sling point. Yeah, I don't like pistols being on a sling. That always feels wrong to me. Like I can understand if it was like something a lot bigger, but like this doesn't scream secondary in a lot of ways, but it does because 8 shots and then just yeah, you know, holster would work well. It's just well, very true. It was funny enough. The only holsters I own are for the Deuce Pro and the Mark 2.1, and then my Hammer Shot has a 3D printed holster that has become like my favorite holster because for my personal preference, I like hip holsters better. I don't like drop leg holsters because I don't like running with something moving around on my leg because to me that just gets very uncomfortable. And yeah. Anyway, to get back to your question, Andy, I don't really know because I'd say one that's better than this would probably have to be. I do think that the Dart Zone agility pistol. I think it's that 1 6 shot one. That one is pretty good because of its size, but also how powerful it is. One that's worse, maybe the Commander. I think the only reason why I don't like the Commander is because that one. You mean Desperado? That one is also one, but I'm talking about the original pistol. I have one holster I got years ago. You could still buy it today as a Chronos holster. When I bought it, it was the whole thing. It was a stripe holster. That is cool. The stripe is something that I'd feel comfortable throwing on a sling, but you know what? Why don't I just go grab my sling and see how that feels? And don't worry, you all can still hear me. I was about to say, where's my sling? But it's in my pile right now of weapons. Yeah. Okay. To not mess up the audio, I'm only gonna put it on one arm. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. I don't think my sling is gonna work for this. It sucks because the sling that I own is very. Yeah, it's a very thick sling, but it's not very wide. I have one holster I got years ago. Hmm. Yeah, this is kind of my single point sling, and I could kind of see it. I could definitely see it as something like you could do that with. I can't really do it now. It'd be that could totally work. I think about it. I have a sling from an X-Shot water gun. Yeah. Overall, yeah, I could definitely see it working on a sling. I could definitely see it working well if you wanted to dual wield. So you guys aren't left out of the blue where I go. So yeah, I guess you guys have kind of now seen the Nerf closet. Oh, it truly is. Like it feels good. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a mess in here, but obviously the Nerf closet. This kind of has like a bunch of my pistols on it. I kind of want to put you on here though, but I don't know where to put you. I'm pretty sure you guys know Chronos sits at the top. My hammer shot sits like actually, yeah, it's a lot thicker, but yeah, I got that there. I got the Venom Pro. I got the Solo, the Strife X. Yeah. I don't know if I want to put you in here. And if I did, where would I put you? Ugh. Yeah, no, you see like the Nerf pile over here. This is just a ton of the other blasters that I have. And then that's a lot of my sword collection. Like I said, I'm into swords. And then pretty sure you can see it up there, but it's the Ace of Spades. And the stick is just a bow staff. Yeah. I don't really know. Yeah. I will say that's yeah, no, it's the beauty of having this room because the closet is really huge. So there's a lot that I could put in here. I wish it was a little bit more spacious because there is some stuff that I wish it looked better because it does look pretty cool in some areas. Like obviously like that and then oh yeah, if you guys are wondering what this is just a drum. I dabble in music as well, so I bought this a while ago and I've been playing it. Haven't played it in a while though, but it is also harder playing it than yeah. I guess since there's, the burns are coming in nice. Oh, oh, thank you. And also, what's up, Anders? How's it going, man? Anders, I feel like one of these days I gotta get your number, man, because being able to only communicate with you over YouTube is definitely funny. But I miss you, man. No, wait a minute. Brickosaurus will appreciate this. One of the best blasters ever. You gotta love it. I still have so much fun with it. Is that Cajun? Is that a Cajun drum? A what? Say that again. uh, oh, this guy. The main disappointment with this guy, the trigger. Oh my gosh, this place is a mess. But yeah, um, that was on sale for. Yeah, no, I've noticed the lock has been going down in price quite a bit. I haven't been able to see one at Walmart. I should maybe stop by Ross and go pick up another one because I uh, I love this thing a little too much. Because, like I said, the Outlaw is what won the Blaster ranking in 2023, but this one was so good. Like I have so much fun with this guy. I do have this guy though. Still waiting to get a barrel extension for it, but the X Shot Flywheeler was $10. Oh yeah, I missed my Sling Fire rip. Same. Well, I still have mine. Got my Lock Blaster from Academy Sports for $15. I got mine at Walmart. Yeah, I got mine at Walmart for like $20, and it was amazing. This blaster is still incredible in my opinion. It feels good. Like again, one of my favorite guns in Call of Duty is the Argus. Literally, if this thing has stock, this is literally the Argus. Mine broke due to trying to paint in mod. Ooh, yeah. The one downside I do have about this blaster is I wish the shell was better, but not shit like bad. Like you know what I mean. Just I wish it was more solid. Yeah. Oh. Love it. The Argus from Black Ops 3, exactly. It was my favorite shotgun to use, and it still is. My friends and I, we still play Black Ops 3, or specifically zombies, and every time we're in Kindergarten, that's always my first gun. And the Argus became like my best friend. Like I was like, I think I modded, I think I got that thing up to like full upgraded in like a lot of the games since I used it so much. But yeah, this guy is definitely like seriously. You get a stock on here. This is literally the Argus. You could do all the tricks with it, and I wish I can get more lever actions, dude. Like, I'm still waiting for like. Okay, you know what? Hear me out. Hear me out. Dart Zone made this. The Dictator, a very solid blaster, a very good looking blaster, but also a very realistic gun. I know this doesn't. I know you guys think this is a toy, and obviously it is. The thing that's funny about this though is this actually is modeled after a real shotgun, or I think it's a movie shotgun. I don't remember exactly what the shotgun's name is, but the way that this guy loads, obviously, it's through a stock. Imagine we get a blaster that is the shape and form factor of, let's just say, the Winchester from Shellington Arms, but it's Talon mag fed and it feeds through the stock. Like, I feel like that could work. Obviously, I don't know. You would have to let me know down in the comments, but I think that would work. Plus, it'd be a way to get like a lever action because we don't have many of them, which is a shame. A very sad shame. I forgot you still do that. But yeah, no. I think that might be where I end the stream tonight, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. Like, this was seriously a blast. Like, thank you guys so much for checking it out. Thank you for sticking for as long as you did. Um, Again, to everyone who's watching this afterwards, if you happen to like what you see here, please like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment telling me what you liked. I really do mean thank you so much for all your support, guys. Like, it truly does mean a lot to me, and I I really enjoy doing this. I might try to see about doing this again sometime, just a live stream hangout. And if you guys like the idea of that, please let me know. And I do got something really cool coming in the next video. You're gonna have to wait for it though. But again, thank you guys so much for checking in. Again, share with your friends. We're trying to get the channel to 1,000 subscribers. We're so close. But much love, blast on, and do stay tactical.